Starring Entertainment.
Sa rerun is our new set of actors or cast. Kasi these are highly skilled and experienced actors. And siguro, creative-wise, syempre these actors have different orientations, different backgrounds that can give more flavor to the production, new insight. And it's important to say also that most of the new actors have experience doing Para Kay B before namin i-stage Para Kay B this time. Like most of them have already done stage readings and done the characters. So excited ako na may bigay silang bago sa rerun na ito. And at the same time, we are very blessed to do a rerun para yung whatever opportunity of change na we can change and improve from the first run, magawa namin this time and give it to the audience. So yun, medyo pressured. And yun nga may clamor din for the new readers ng book. Even the fans of the book, that excited sila mapanood yung show ngayon. Na na-miss nila kasi, modesty aside, we were sold out last time, so hopefully this time, mas maraming makapanood. Yun.
Thank you very much. Pako natin ang ating record. Sinong Kaparot Jr. Ito po, I wanna ask one of the castmates here. Pangalanan po natin siya po si Liza. May tanong po ako kasi siguro out of all the castmates na nandito, the cast members pala na nandito, bukod sa pagiging artista dito sa Para Kay B, you're also one of the producers. Tama po ba ako?
Tama po. Maraming salamat po sa tanongin niyo.
Opo. So gusto ko lang po malaman.
Napaka-formal niyo naman.
Opo. Ganun po talaga.
Wala ba ng host dito
Opo. Talaga ako. Gusto ko lang po malaman, Miss Liza, ano yung, paano mo ginajuggle yun? Kasi producing is a full-time job, di ba? And of course, acting, you should also give your focus 100%. So, paano mo na-juggle yun?
Thank you for your question.
Yes, you're welcome.
I'm blessed because, this is a team of people who are willing to collaborate. Co-producers kami with LA Prod House, yung production company ni Yong and ni Lambert. And napaka-clear ng responsibilities namin. Kasi, yun nga, pag in sync yung mga players sa isang production, hindi siya nagiging mahirap. So, that's why we're doing it again and we're doing more together. Kasi mahirap makahanap ng ganon yung talagang nagmi-meet kayo creatively, even from a business perspective, nagkakasundo kami. We have lunch and then pagtapos ng pag-uusap namin, yun na siya, hindi yung talagang kailangang maraming mga, debates and all. So it really makes it easier for me to dip into the role of Esther as an actress and still be the producer. And in terms naman of my co-actors, yun, nararamdaman ko din na pag artista ako, hindi, and napaka-importante nun kasi mahirap yung I am the producer and then they feel na parang, producer, co-actor namin, baka we won't have the chance to really speak up. But from the first production to this, I feel the respect and yung equality na meron kami. And I also want to foster that. So I'm very happy na ganitong classic, ka-easy itong play na ito. So very excited because I'm working with new actors.
I'm also very excited because you're here. Grabe naman yung landian dito sa resto na to So, before we go to the cast members, I'd like to ask, of course, our playwright, LJ. Tinanong ko si Sir Ricky kung kailan lumabas itong Para Kay B. Sabi niya 2008. And ngayon ay 2025 na, di ba? So, ano yung mga changes, bilang playwright na kailangan mong gawin to make this story, to make basically display talaga masasabi natin pasok sa relevance sa mga nangyayari ngayon sa ating paligid.
Thank you. Mahaba yung kwento ng adaptation ng Para Kay B, pero mag-focus tayo sa 2025 mutation ng stage adaptation. So, ano yung naging pagbabago niya? I think primarily mas sineserve na ngayon nung stage play kung ano yung esensya ng novel. Hindi lang sa length nung novel na ikinover talaga natin, ikinover sa stage play yung lahat ng chapters, kundi as much as we can, binuo talaga natin yung kwento ng 5 babae at ni Lucas para sa mga fans ng nobela at sa mga magiging fan pa lang ng novel. So, kumbaga, ang pinaka-challenge ay sa pagsusulat at least ng adaptation ay i-make sure na hindi ma-alienate yung non-reader. Sa halip may encourage pa sila na bumalik sa libro, na bumili ng libro. And at the same time, ma-enjoy siya, hindi ma-shortchange yung mga fans naman na parang, ay, bakit wala si ganito? Bakit wala si yung ganitong eksena? Ganyan. So, yun yung isa sa pinakamalaking challenge. And siguro pangalawa, yung palaging sinasabi ni Sir Ricky na ang Para Kay B ay love letter para sa mga writers, sa mga kagaya naming writers. So, yung kung napanood nyo naman na last run, nakita nyo kung paano yung structure niya, na kasama tayo ni Lucas, the writer, sa pagbuo ng kanyang nobela habang nagpe-play out on stage yung kwento. So, yun yung creative decision, isa sa pinakamalaking creative decision na isinugal ng play na to. Parang isama yung audience sa creative process ng writer, iparamdam sa kanila paano ba, kasi Para Kay B is more than just a love story. It's a story of creation, of writing, of art. So, ayun, yun yung sinubukan natin gawin sa adaptation.
Maraming salamat po sa